Hi there. Today I would like to do a comparison between two items that I purchased. And the reason why I purchased them is because I needed something to um, put over my food containers, different size food containers. Sometimes the containers had lids and they got all broken up. Sometimes the containers didn't have lids. But they, like if you store food away and you wanted to cover them and they were some odd shape or just something that just doesn't come with a lid, and you want to be able to put food in the refrigerator or take it with you or whatever, and you want to be able to cover it without having everything spill all over you. So these little silicone seal lids had been advertised on social media, and I knew, me being who I am, I did not want to pay that price that they had. The price was $20. So I said, let me go online and let's look for some, and I ordered these. These are $5. There they are. And the reviews on it said that they weren't really any good. Look, this came with a little scrubby with it. And there's 6 of these, and these are their sizes. Yes, this is how you're supposed to probably take this one and pull it down over, and then use these others to help you pull it down over your container. Now the review says, I guess I got the cheapy kind because these really didn't work for me, or they got the first prototype. They're kind of strong, yet flexible. So there's size, what is that, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to test it out. I'm going to put one on a lid. I think I'll use the smallest one, which is this one, and put it over a cup. It's wet because I was testing it out. And then I messed the video up and pushed stop. And now I'm doing it all over again. Okay, anyway. Oops. Putting it on the second time is much easier. I will tell you that. Look at that. There it is. Okay, so will this stay on if you add some type of liquid to it? We find out. Aqua. Okay, so you have your morning cup of beverage, and you need to transport it with you. You don't have a thermos, and you need to take it with you. And so you put it on, and there it is. Look at that. Pretty cool. This is the cheapo one. There's the water inside. Seems like it's going to hold pretty good. Now, I don't imagine you're going to go around shaking the silly thing and trying to see if it's going to stay on. This is what I used to use, or I normally use, not used to use. I'll still use these. I got these in red, yellow, and blue. Came together as a set. And I would just put them on the food that I would have and put it in the refrigerator. It covered it, but it didn't seal it up. Okay, so this is my breakfast this morning. It is greens, mashed potatoes, and a couple of boiled eggs. So let's see how one of these will work. So that's the second one, third one, fourth largest one. Maybe that's kind of big. We'll use that one anyway. So I'm going to put that on, put it over, use the other grips. I think the silicone, to be honest with you, the silicone is probably going to be a lot more sturdy than your container. See, that takes some effort to put it on, because when I put it on there, it cracked my container. But it's on there really good. All I have to do is make the adjustments, pull it down where it needs to be pulled down. Look at that. Pretty good, huh? That food isn't going anywhere. Okay, so those are the cheaper ones. I also, those were $5. $5. I ordered ones that cost $9. And I thought, there's the company. Can you see that? There's no way, like I said, I was going to go up twice the amount for something that you may not have to spend all that money on. There's 6 of these as well. So, are they is this $9 item different than the $5 item? There's a difference in color. This is a little darker blue than this blue. But as far as quality, I don't know. They have the same little sizes and the same little tab. They look like little turtles as the other one. Okay, so I'm going to put this, there's that size, and I'm going to put the largest one on another container for you. Cake pan, pie pan. You don't always have lids for that. Let's try it and see. I don't imagine you'd be holding it in your hand like I'm doing and then trying to put it on. But this is just to show you how it works. So you pull these little tabs and you pull it on around and you make the adjustments. And there it is. There it is. It's sealed. Okay. What about if you have something this size? Now, I haven't been using this because I don't have a lid for it. But now I do. Let's try the largest one and see how that will work. Adjust, 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 pull, adjust. Look at that! Hooray! So I have a lid for that one. I don't know how well these will last, because I don't know if pulling these is going to make it, rip. Let's hope not. Okay, I have one more container I want to show you, and that's this. This is my tart pan. And sometimes when I make things over the holidays, I want things to look pretty, and you want a lid to put on it and to cover up your little tart or your quiche. I make quiche a lot, and you don't have a lid to put on it. And I usually use these, like I said before. But now, just put that little bad boy down on your counter. Don't stick your thumb or your finger through it. And voila. I'm guessing if you don't put it on there well, maybe it'll slip off like that. Okay. It'll slip off like mine just did. Now this is the one that costs $9. It's slipping off. But I think maybe you just have to make sure it's pulled down on all sides. Okay, that's the $9 one. That's the $5 one. Let's try it and see if it works any better. Seems more harder. Okay, let's try again. I think if you align it up better, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I think the last ridge that's on the top, I'll show you that in a minute. I think if you put that more in the middle and then start pulling down the sides, it'll go on there a lot better. This is the ridge I'm talking about. So if you try to align that up better, it should stay on. Now, am I glad that I got these? Yeah, because now I know that if I put food in here, like this one, when I turn it upside down, it's not going to come out, versus this is the kind I normally use. Now, I can tell you, if I put food in this thing and put it on my containers, I know that this would be a disaster and the food would end up being all inside these. So if you want to make a purchase of these type of little things, do I think it's a good investment? Yes, I do. Do I think it's worth buying them for $20? For me, no. Because I have, what did I pay? 9 and 5 is 14. I paid 14 for twice as many, and like I said, I think that's a bargain for me. And so now I'm off to eat. Bon appetit. Mm-hmm.